American League West takes on the Central. It's the Los Angeles Angels against the Chicago White Sox. Where else but 2K Sports?
How do you describe this guy, Ervin Santana? A lot of stuff on display today. On the south side of Chicago, U.S. Cellular Field and the Chicago White Sox. 2K Sports presents our MLB broadcast. So glad you're there. I'm going to take a look now at the starting pitcher for the White Sox. Steve will be watching how he approaches this Angels lineup.
Not a very good matchup for this lefty on the mound.
Pepsi presents our starting lineup. Here's what makes Eric Ibar leading it off. Lost in their last contest for the Angels. Hoping to reverse that momentum, trailing now 2-1. One more shot here against Chicago. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike one. And that last outing, not able to overcome the deficit.
Well, they had some runners in scoring position. They just couldn't get that big key hit at the right time. That's why they suffered this defeat.
And Ibar is retired. And a moment to check out the defensive alignment for the White Sox. Particular standouts here, Steve?
Well, they're confident with Alex Rios out there. Just a solid all-around defender with a strong throwing arm. He's a quality defensive player.
And Howie Kendrick up. Career batting average .244 against the White Sox. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Swung on line to right center field. And there it is. That's their first hit of the ball game. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. Kendrick's heading for third. Not even close to third base. He makes it there, dusts himself off. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. It's Morales at the plate. The pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And that one gets through. Morales knocks in a run.
Well, this guy's helping his team get off to a good start. Not only does he drive in a run here in the first inning, but now he can also make something happen with his legs.
Hideki Matsui's got a runner on at first. Well, this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they're trying to carry this on in the ballgame.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
Ball one to begin this at bat, 1-0. And it doesn't. Swung on, that is hit. And he's got it now. One. And there's the second out, a double play. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. Anaheim is leading 1-0. Take a look at Anaheim's starter. And as he looks at this White Sox lineup, what are they going to see from him today?
Ervin Santana has some explosive stuff. Health has been a problem for him in the past, but when he's healthy, he's got some of the best stuff around. An explosive moving fastball and a nasty breaking pitch as well that really keep the hitters off balance.
Damon swings and misses for strike one. His numbers in the matchup, 208 against Ervin Santana. One away. Lineup for the White Sox. Let's take a look. It is courtesy of Pepsi. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, when you watch Johnny Damon, you don't want to emulate his swing. It's not one of the prettiest swings you ever see in baseball, but it is one of the more effective ones. He's got power, he can hit for average, and when he gets on base, he's a threat to steal.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. One of the best batting averages in the league. 0-1. Santana kicks and deals. And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now. Ramirez will foul that one away. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, and Alexei Ramirez is set down.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
And Paul Konerko to bat, while leading the league in home runs. Hit hard to second. Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
Carlos Quinton at the plate with 2 away. He's the league leader in hits. Now a swing and a shot toward second. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Solid inning from Ervin Santana. Works his way out of the first inning without allowing anyone to score. And we'll see the Angels. Rivera at the plate. Lifetime numbers .220 against the White Sox.
Juan Rivera.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And it's through. Base hit, Rivera. That's going to bring Mike Napoli up. Now into July. Let's take a look at the White Sox. This Los Angeles series ends today. They'll stay right there for the next set of games. The Kansas City Royals. That's a 3-game series. And they'll have to contend with Denard Span and a very good lineup for the Minnesota Twins. So a couple of tough series on the way for them. He deals. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. A swing and a batted ball. Damon. 1 away.
Coming to bat for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, center fielder number 50.
Runner on here for Bobby Abreu. He swings and drives this one. Rios will field as he just strolls over for that out.
A chance here to take a look at the Los Angeles Angels and how they rank in the American League right now. First in stolen bases, 4th in strikeouts. They also show up in the top 5 in home runs in their league, showing that power is a major part of this club's offense, that ability to bang it over the wall.
Fastball in there, 0-1.
Now that he's gotten the 4-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
Swinging and a miss, and it's now 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Change up, he takes that one. Strike 3 called, side retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Angels 1, the White Sox nothing. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. And Beckham's in the box.
Second baseman, number 15, Jordan Beckham.
Back up the middle, and that's through a base hit. So that brings Alex Rios to the plate.
Well, the potential's there for Alex Rios to be a productive hitter. So let's see if he can provide some offense for his team today, because they're going to need it.
And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. Hard grounded to short, and he's up with it. Gets one at second. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position, and they're also number 1 in ERA. Their pitching staff getting it done better than everybody else right now. You limit the runs scored, you give yourself a chance to win.
It's going to be Brzezinski. He's in the top echelon of hits right now.
Gary, they're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by a run. He's got to get in scoring position.
And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. And it holds at 0-2. Santana sets and throws. Swing and a line drive. Now it's 2 down. Now the State Farm leaderboard. Who has the power bats this month?
Well, this is a list of hitters that strikes fear in the opposition pitching. They have to, because they know with one swing of the bat, they can change the score of the game.
And Marti into bat. And one of the top 10 averages right now. Towards center field. And it's up against the wall. And here's Rios heading home. And he crosses the plate all the way from first base. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Number 27.
See what the RBI means for their win chances. Our Pepsi WPA graph.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. And it's Jim Thome at the plate. Swing, a ball hit high in the air, deep to left field. And bye-bye. That's a two-run homer. Perfect time for a two-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage. And the Pepsi WPA graph, 2 RBI home run. Take a look at what it's done for their chances.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there. Go right after
The Chicago White Sox.
Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
2 outs, bases empty. First pitch on the way to Damon. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a crooked number up on the board.
So that brings Alexei Ramirez up.
Shortstop.
He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup.
Alexei Ramirez.
Runner on first, 2 away. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Santana's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Gary, this guy has an outstanding...
Up the middle. Oh, man, that hit the pitcher. Throws to second. That'll be a force out and the third out. They come from behind to take the lead. A 3-run inning. The White Sox leading now. They've got the momentum. It is Mike Socia you're looking at. Maybe a moment of recovery here for him, watching his team fall behind, now trying to figure out how to get some production. And we've got his tourist batting. .270 lifetime batting average against the White Sox. And we'll get to see Tony Pena pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Now, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow, putting an awful lot of pressure on tomorrow's starter because they're going to burn through this pen today.
There's a bullet towards third. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
At the
And
plate,
that'll bring up Eric Ibar. We're halfway through. Here's how the Western Division stacks up. Brought to you by State Farm. It's the Angels in first, Mariners in second place, A's third, and it's the Rangers in fourth. No one out and a runner on first. He's running, heading for second. And he's in there at second base. Strike one. Pena evens the count.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
On the ground to short. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. Boy, they've opened the door. Can Anaheim go through it?
But when you're setting your defense, you don't set your defense for guys not to hit the ball well. This ball wasn't hit hard, but he gets down the line so quickly he's able to beat it out for that base hit.
Oh, and there goes Ibar. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Call fastball. Now the count 1-2.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
Los Angeles Angels.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as a K.
Gary, he threw a two-seamer. Here's K-Cam.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throws to first. Side is retired. So they pick up a couple of hits in the inning, but do not score. White Sox 3. The Angels 1. Had a base hit his last time up.
First base. Number 14, Paul Konerko.
Santana sets and back up the middle. And it gets through. 2 for 2. That's going to bring Carlos Quentin up. Well, who's hot? Our State Farm leaderboard. We'll take a look. These are the hottest bats for the month.
When you look at these hitters, they're really the guys with the most versatility. The ability to drive the ball to left field, to right field, and hit the fastball, the curveball, the slider. There's really not a pitch these guys can't hit.
Leading the MLB in batting average. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
And he's out in front on that pitch, so he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Now, coming off of a game last night in which he hit a home run, and good piece of hitting, a way to capitalize on those mistakes.
It's off the wall and a hop. The throw. Konerko's going to try and score here. And he gets there all the way from first. Well, the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double, put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. And Beckham's in the box. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Not a comfortable lead. Hot shot towards the hole. And Quentin's home.
At the plate for the Chicago White
Nice
Sox.
piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
He was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle, took advantage.
And he starts Rios out. Hit hard to second. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. It's going to be Przinsky. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. First pitch on the way. This one swung on and driven hard. And Abreu's going to play it. That's going to one-hop off the wall. There's the throw. And around third on his way home. And he scores from second base.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. One of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Martin looking to knock in a run. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Boy, after that quality at bat, this offense just landing some serious body blows on this pitcher in this game.
Boy, you see this get started, it only builds confidence in the hitters. Ball is blasted high, deep center field, way back there. With that 3-run homer, they just extended their lead.
Well, another one right there, Gary, and that's 2 home runs and for this team today, and they're spreading the wealth.
At the plate.
They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
Number 27, Jim Thome.
No outs and nobody on. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And another hit. Oh my, this clinic's just beginning. And they've got him in the pickle now. Getting a little too exciting now for the defense.
Left fielder, number 18.
And it's Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon.
Nobody on base, one away. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
Well, for a ball that had that type of movement on it, that slider had surprising velocity.
Swing and a hot shot. And it gets through. Not bad. 2 for 3 today. So that brings Alexei Ramirez up.
Shortstop.
And one of the league's most prolific hitters in the top 5.
Ramirez.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Can't catch up with it. 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, and Alexei Ramirez is set down.
But just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. Now Paul Konerko batting with a runner on first. He's the league leader in ribbies. A smash. Goodbye, a 2-run home. It's going to be David Weathers on the mound. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Johnny gets going here against these White Sox bats. What are you expecting?
Well, you want to talk about veteran leadership in a bullpen. David Weathers has seen everything.
Headed for the middle. And another hit. Oh my, this clinic's just beginning. That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up.
Now breaking down Carlos Quentin's season so far, let's see how he stacks up compared to everybody else. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. He's also a hit machine, leading the league in hits right now, swinging the bat well. Every time he puts it in play, he seems to find a hole.
Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch. Nothing you can do. You try to reach out and just put it in play, but he swung through it.
Up the middle and through for a base hit. 3 for 3 on that one.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Alex Rios batting with 2 runners on. In the top 10 in hits. And he starts Rios out. Took something off and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Catcher can't control it. On the way. And he struck him out. The side is finally retired. So they're finally set down, but not before they have a big inning punctuated by 2 big home runs. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Look at the manager, Ozzie Guillen. Right now his lineup is in overdrive. An exciting bit of run production. Here's Matsui's first look. There's a swing and a line drive. And Konerko makes the catch.
Left fielder,
And it's Juan Rivera now. He's 1 for 1 so far. And here's the pitch. Lays off a called strike. 0-1.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Smash towards the middle. Fielded by Ramirez. That retires Rivera. And here's the Central Division standings now, brought to you by State Farm. Plenty of baseball left in the year. It's the White Sox in first, Twins in the 2nd spot, 3rd the Royals, 4th place the Indians, and rounding out the list the Tigers.
Chicago White Sox on fire right now, back from the dead. They couldn't do anything right before, and now they're doing everything right.
And he watches ball 2. And he takes a fastball for a strike, 2-1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Little fly ball to shallow right. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. The White. And beating down a bit this afternoon, a real heat factor. Leading it off, A.J. Przinsky. And he's in the top 10 in the league in runs. Here's the first pitch. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. The lineup's crossing home the most. We look at our State Farm leaderboard. Runs scored over the last 10. The White Sox, number 1. Second, the Twins. The Rays, third. Indians, fourth. Number 5, the Royals rounded out. That brings up Martin. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Runner on first. First one to Tien. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
When you're already falling behind like this, you cannot continue to allow your other team to get base runners. You'll never get back into this game.
David Weathers gets ahead 0-2.
Well, it looked like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. Runner at first with 1 down. And here's the first one. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. He's gone 1 for 4 in his career against David Weathers. Well hit towards the middle. And that gets in there. Tomei a base hit. Now look at the leaders in extra base hits courtesy of State Farm.
Fielder, number 18, Johnny Damon.
So Johnny Damon thinks RBI right there in the top 5 in home runs. One out with runners at first and second. First pitch on the way to Damon. Ball belted deep left center field. Way back, way back. Say goodbye. A 3-run homer. With that 3-run homer, they just extended their lead.
They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
Alexi Ramirez.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. There's a soaring high drive deep to left field. Way back there. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
Well, I don't know if I'd want to be an opposing pitcher right now. This offense looks unstoppable.
14, Paul Caneco.
One out, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit down the left field line, into the corner. Out of here, goodbye home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
Well, this is a pitcher's worst nightmare right here. Throwing it and having it crushed every single time it's over the plate.
Pitch on the way. Cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, he was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches, up, down, see you later. He's already back at the bench.
Beckham.
And Beckham's in the box.
They drove in a couple runs in the ball game last night.
Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. And that's by him, 0-1. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Angels. Hit sharply towards the hole. Now with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Center fielder, number 51, Alex Rios.
Well, they just can't figure out a way to get this guy out. That's now 4 hits for him in this game.
So Alex Rios, he'll try and keep it going. And for RBIs, he's one of the best in the league. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Rios now to protect. Now Napoli sets the target. There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. Oh, and he got him. What a throw. He gets the play at first base.
And Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen in this situation. Is hoping his catcher can stop it and get the out in time. Great heads-up play.
There's a big 2 right there. But not before they strike for 5 runs on the strength of 3 long balls. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Latter third of the lineup coming up. It's Bobby to lead off.
Center fielder, number 53, Bobby Abreu.
Here's the pitch. And this misses, 1-0. His lifetime average, .381 off the White Sox. Strike 1. Pena evens the count.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
In there, now 1-2. Swung on, line softly towards center. And that gets down. Abreu with a single.
Stepping up to the plate.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. The pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone, 1-2 now. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And we've got his tourist batting. Only the second matchup, lifetime, going 1 for 1 off Tony Pena. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Hit hard on the ground to short. 2 down here in the inning.
Up to the plate.
Now look at the stats with the fewest walks allowed for the month, found on our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the White Sox. The Red Sox in second. In third, the Rangers. Fourth, the Royals. And for the Tigers, 5th.
Well, these are the teams whose philosophy is throw strike 1, pound the strike zone, try to retire hitters in 3 pitches or less. They're getting it done.
Hit in the air to left center. And the side's retired. Damon catches it as he heads in. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. The White Sox maintaining their lead. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's going to be Brzezinski. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, a ball hit high, deep, straightaway left field. Gone! Gone, a home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
Well, Gary, a grown man hit that one. That's way out of here.
I'm not sure you can hit a ball any harder or farther than he just did. And Mark Tien up. No outs and the base is empty. Here's the delivery. There's a swing high and deep into center field. Way back there. Gone, a home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
You got to feel for this pitcher now. He's just getting pounded.
And after you give up that first one, Steve, sometimes you lose your focus and you make a fat pitch, and it looks like that's what he did.
Well, you've got to let go of something negative and get yourself focused again. He's not getting it done.
Base is empty and no outs. First pitch on the way. A shot up the middle, and it's in there. He continues to get on base. That's hit number 4 in this game. And that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate. Take a look at what's coming up for the Angels. They wrap up the Chicago series today. They continue on another road series. The Athletics, Northern California, in Oakland. That'll be a 3-game series. Then they bring in a team that matches up tough against them, the Seattle Mariners. A runner on first, no outs. First pitch on the way to Damon. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
I saw the ball well last night, picking up 2 base hits in that game.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Behind now, 0-2.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten up the swing.
Got him. 1 away.
Well, they made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Number 10.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. He's got one of the best averages in the American League. 1 out. Runner on at first. Here's the delivery. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
Well, that curveball is an unhittable pitch. It's either a take pitch, or if you swing at it, you swing and miss. 2 straight strikeouts on the big hook.
A runner on first with 2 outs. And he starts Konerko out. And he gets this one by him, 0-1. In this matchup, Lifetime 1 for 3 off Bolger. This one could be trouble down the right field line. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. Comey's heading for third. And he ends up at second. That's a double. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. A tremendous hitter. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So they get the long ball working as they have 2 solo homers in this half of the inning. And you're looking at Mike Scioscia. The thoughts of a manager, one can only speculate, but at this point, you got to believe he's got some words for that next practice. And that misses for a ball. 1-0 on the way. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
The 1-1 pitch. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a shot toward second. So Kendrick is down. Chance here to see the pitching staffs with the lowest ERA for the month, brought to you by State Farm. The White Sox #1, the Red Sox in second, in third the Yankees, Mariners fourth, and #5 the Indians rounded out.
We take a look at these low ERAs, and I think it really points to the fact they have depth in their pitching staff. The starting pitching and the bullpen have been getting the job done, really limiting the opposition. It takes so much pressure off the offense.
One out, nobody on. First pitch to Morales. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. He's gone 1 for 1 lifetime off Pena. Morales taking it. It's in there.
Well, the hitter's got to protect the outer part of the plate right here, down 0-2.
And Przinsky calls for the pitch. Morales makes contact. That'll be fouled away. Smash towards the middle. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. That will bring Hideki Matsui to the plate.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that 1-out base hit. Matsui.
Here's Matsui's first look. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
That's going to be a base hit for Matsui. Boy, they've opened the door. Can Anaheim go through it?
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate. He took advantage of it.
And there's 1. And 2. They got both of them that time. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. The White Sox still ahead. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning.
And Beckham's in the box.
Second base, number 15, Jordan.
Here's the first one. Not in front on that one. Strike 1.
Well, you got to watch for this guy's power curveball. He's got surprising velocity on it. It's a hard curveball with very sharp break.
Strike 2. Gordon Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone. And he is locating that powered curveball today. This could be a long day for hitters.
And that's tough to do because he throws it hard and has exceptional movement. Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with the strikeout, you'll take that too.
And Alex Rios up. Top 5 AL in runs scored. He delivers. Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2.
Hit a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
He strikes out Alex Rios in a swing and a miss.
Look at the big break on that pitch. That's huge. At 82 miles per hour, that's a tough pitch.
He was picking on him on the inside part of the plate.
So he made the pitcher's job so much easier by taking that swing. Better recognition of what the pitcher's trying to do out there could help him in his next at-bat.
And that's by him 0-1.
He just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Good eye by A.J. Przinsky. Lays off that one, an even count.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
And Ibar picks it up. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And nothing across here. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And we'll get to see Matt Thornton pitching. The White Sox turning to a reliever here. And he gets into the Angels lineup now, John. What about what he's thinking about?
Well, if I was still playing, Matt Thornton is the type of guy I would not want to face. You're talking about a left-handed pitcher who is absolutely dominating against left-handed hitters. A fastball in the mid to upper 90s and a big sweeping slider that once he establishes that fastball, he'll get lefties to chase down and out of the strike zone. What makes him so special, though, is he can get righties out just as well as he can lefties. He's a complete pitcher coming out of that bullpen.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center, and that falls for a base hit.
Now up to the
Well,
plate.
anytime you bring in a relief pitcher to come in a key situation, the last thing you want to do is for him to serve one up to the first hitter. That's exactly what he did, giving up that big base hit.
Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
And it's 0-2. Abreu probably won't try and pull here.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
So they can't make the play.
Well, listen, it's all about advancing base runners in the game. You got to make plays defensively, but that error cost him, and he came out of his hand wrong, and the ball sailed on him.
Swing and a foul straight back. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Credit the pitcher right there. Good two-strike pitch, down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
First pitch to him. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Okay, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Right on it, but he fouls it straight back. Catcher can't control it. So they can't make the play.
But Gary, to make the error right there, you just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball in there, struck him out on number 2.
He's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
And we've got his Turris batting. The pitch lined up the middle. Beckham throws on to first in time to retire the side. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. The White Sox maintaining their lead. And here's Martinez. He went deep in his last time up.
Gary, they're having a big offensive day. I think that's pretty obvious, but clearly one of the major components of this offense are his at-bats. I mean, 2 home runs. He's swinging the bat very well. Looks so comfortable at the plate.
Sharp curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1.
That just got started too late there, not pulling the trigger, and that curveball locked him up.
Played by Castillo. And that'll set down Tian. State Farm with a look at the staffs who are piling up Ks over the last 10. The Rangers number 1. The Royals in 2nd. 3rd spot, the Red Sox. 4th, the Rays. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, these are tough pitching staffs to have to face as hitters because you know you're going to get power stuff, and they're difficult to put the ball in play. So you need to take advantage of the base hits that you do get.
Swing and a miss. Tomey, strike 1. Misses for a ball to even things at 1. The pitch. 1-2 the count.
Whoa, fella, you got to back off a little bit there now. It's a power curveball, but you have to sit back and wait for it to get in the zone.
Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner. Gone. Goodbye home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
Well, behind in the count 1-2. This was a pitcher's pitch right here. Great job of staying on it and driving the ball.
Sometimes a hitter will shorten his swing on that, Steve, but that time he took a full rip.
Well, I tell you what, he certainly wasn't in his two-strike approach.
First pitch on the way to Damon. First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike one. Batting average, .247 off the Angels. Can't catch up with it, 0-2.
Someone explained to me how you swing late on a changeup. Unbelievable.
And he lays off that one outside, 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Slider swung on and missed, 2 down.
Okay, Cam's going to show us a good look at this slider.
Number 10.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And the first pitch. Can't connect. It's 0-1. Hut shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit. Ramirez on board with a single. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, Alexi Ramirez's season so far. Let's take a look at where he ranks compared to everybody else. First in doubles, third most in hits. You'll notice he's also ranked in the top 5 in batting average. A guy that puts it in play, finds holes, and finds a way to get himself on base.
And he starts Konerko out. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
He deals. A little too eager. And he's behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets away. He's heading for first. And out. The catcher makes the play.
It's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first. On the home run and add to their lead. Going to be Castillo now.
Number 72, Omar Castillo.
The pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
And it's Howie Kendrick in the box now. And out on the mound, we've got Scott Linebrink. As the White Sox bring him in as a reliever, Steve will be watching how he approaches this Angels lineup.
Well, getting a chance to look at a veteran reliever. The manager goes to the veteran coming out of the bullpen, and Scott Linebrink, a guy that can get lefties and righties out, which is a real asset for a manager. He has all the pitches necessary to shut down everybody in the lineup.
Grounded up the middle. Up with it now. There's one. And they turn the double play.
First base, for 8, Henry Morales.
It's Morales at the plate. 2 for 3 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. Swings and hits this one. Gonna be fielded by Rios. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Now time for the White Sox. This is their chance in the home half of the 8th. There's a familiar face, Ozzie Guillen looking up.
Right fielder.
He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run so important. And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. A strike to start the back half of the 8th here, 0-1. Over his lifetime, .293 off the Angels. Though Quentin is retired.
Second base, number 50.
And Beckham's in the box. Struck out swinging last time. On the way. He swings on a pitch that was in the dirt. That's a strike. Whoa. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Behind now, 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter. Down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Swing and a drive. Deep left center. Rivera to field this one. And he gets over to take care of it.
Chicago White Sox. Center fielder, number 51.
So Alex Rios, he'll try and keep it going. Try it again here, just 1 for 5 in this one. And he starts Rios out. Probably should not have swung at that one. It's a strike even though the ball was in the dirt. Hit hard to second. And Kendrick in position. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Well, sneak a peek there at Mike Scioscia. Kind of feel what he's thinking right now. It's a very tough game. Maybe thinking about some adjustments as we move forward. And we'll get to see Bobby Jenks pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there. And he gets into the Angels lineup now, John. What about what he's thinking about?
Well, Bobby Jenks is one of these big closers that come in the game, kind of like they were back in the 80s and the early 90s. A big guy that comes out and throws absolute gas. Easy, smooth motion that generates 98 to 100-mile-an-hour fastball. He's a strikeout pitcher, and he finishes games.
Obviously, winning big right now, you just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
That's foul back behind the plate. Hit up the middle.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, it looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
2 outs and nobody on. Now the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Swung on, line softly to right. And it's through. Base hit for Napoli. That's going to bring up Bobby Abreu in our State Farm leaderboard. Stealing bases. It's all legal. Let's take a look at the leaders. The Angels number 1. Second, the Rays. The Royals third. Rangers fourth. And fifth best, the A's.
With a team leading in stolen bases, you understand what their approach is. They're going to manufacture runs in a little bit different way to try to score. Speed's an important factor. It's not only the stolen bases that help, though. It's the threat of the stolen base. It means the hitters see a lot more fastballs, too.
Jenks with a delivery. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
And we present our Pepsi Clutch Performance Award, and it was a great pleasure to watch the performance of Jim Thome.
Well, anytime you hit a home run in a game, it's a big deal. But when you hit 2 home runs to help your team to a victory, that is one of the best days you can ever have. And a performance like this feels really good.
And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
You and I like the close games just because there's a little more intrigue for all 9 innings. But the hometown fans, they like the offensive explosion and the big win.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.